Hi, Dr. Evan Che here from Kinetic Rehab and Spine. After treating about 500,000 patients, the most common complaint I see coming through the clinic, besides pain, is my inability to lose weight. And so what I wanted to do is describe why people have weight loss resistance, also known as hormone resistance. Now, there's three primary hormones that we can be mindful of when we want to lose weight. Number one is thyroid hormone, T3 and T2 hormone. This sets the pace for metabolism at the mitochondria. M stands for mitochondria. This is your cell. Leptin hormone. Leptin is a hormone that signals you being full. So if we have leptin resistance, we're not going to have satiation. We're not going to be able to feel like they're full all the time. And then insulin. Insulin is a transporting hormone that brings sugar inside the cell. Now, I want you to remember this. Every cell could either use sugar for metabolism or it could use fat. When we use sugar for metabolism, we're actually not going to burn fat very well. So we want to be able to train the body and condition the body to use fat as a fuel source. But we can't do that if we have something known as weight loss resistance. Now, what's very common is this. These are receptor sites, and there's thousands of these receptor sites. So say, for example, in a normal situation, T3, thyroid hormone, should actually enter the cell and then go right to the mitochondria to produce energy. Same thing with leptin. Leptin signals the cell, should go inside the cell, and it should tell the cell to function. Now, if we have something known as homotoxins, let's talk about specifically more heavy metals, it blocks these receptor sites. And so then T3 stays in circulation. It doesn't access the cell. So people still have the same symptoms even after they go on what's known as T4 thyroid, like levothyroxine, Synthroid. But they still got the same symptoms they had previously because T4 has to be converted to T3, which is the active hormone, and as well as T2. That's what revs up metabolism, also known as resting metabolic rate. But if we don't have access or the ability to get T3 or T2 into the cell, then our metabolism is going to be slow. But if we have heavy metals that are blocking the gateway by which this hormone is supposed to get inside the cell, we have resistance inside the cell. Same thing with leptin. Remember, leptin tells us when we're full. If we have leptin resistance, which is very common, leptin can't get inside the cell. We have enough in the blood, but not enough inside the cell because we might have a toxin that's preventing the hormone from getting inside the cell. Same thing with insulin. This is how insulin resistance occurs. Insulin resistance, also known as type 2 diabetes. We have a signal going inside the cell, but it's almost like screaming at a child and the child doesn't hear you. So you have all these hormones trying to get inside the cell, but the cell can't hear it because it's blocked. So what we need to do is find why it's blocked. It could be blocked by a heavy metal, a heavy chemical, electrolyte polarity. Also, adrenal stress or adrenal fatigue will also affect the cell's function. Your gut health, as well as sugars, will also influence the ability for the cell to function. What we do at Kinetic Rehab and Spine, we actually assess the homotoxins by using a urine test. And based off the urine test, we actually improve the cell function so then you eventually lose weight. All right. So if you can't lose weight and you have the inability to lose weight, this is the primary reason why. You've gone on every single diet, you've tried cutting calories, you tried fasting, but yet you also tried strength training, but you can't lose the weight. It's because you have something known as weight loss resistance. Please feel free to contact us at 201-327-1990. Schedule time to meet with one of our medical professionals. We could do a urine test. Even we could also do a urine test and ship it out to other parts of this country. You don't have to necessarily come into the clinic. And then based off of that data, we could customize a nutritional supplemental program and a nutritional program based off of your requirements. Now remember to stop chasing pain and start getting to the root. Sempre Levante, I look forward to helping you in any way capacity. All the best. Click the link below. Take care.